So we're heading into a section of road known as El Camino del Diablo, the road of the devil. What we know about this area is that it goes through 3 different land management areas. The Goldwater Range, where they've tested missiles in the past and aircraft and things like that, Cabeza Prieta, and then the Organ Pipes Cactus National Monument. Here we are at the Bureau of Land Management Yuma office, and of course they're closed because of the federal shutdown right now. So we basically go get some supplies, and then 15 miles from here we'll get our last gas, make sure we have full gas tanks, and then head out and see what we can find.
We have a set of tracks. There have been some people document their travels across, but there's not very much. I didn't even hear about it until you told me about this route.
You have to be prepared, and that's partly what makes it an exciting journey, is that it's a little bit off the beaten track.
Well, it seems as though the route actually was established initially by Coronado in the 1500s, and then it's been used for drug trafficking, illegals coming across. So we don't exactly know what we're going to get ourselves into. So what about smugglers and illegals and stuff out here?
That, if you're camping, camp close together, keep all your stuff together, but be alert for it.
So they're out there, is what
Yes,
you're
I
saying.
would, and the Border Patrol laughed at us when we said, "Oh, we never see anybody out here," and he goes, "Like, they may be all over, they're just invisible because you're so loud."
Yeah.
Personally, I see a lot of people packing out here. Better to have it and not need it than not have it and get in a confrontation with somebody that's ugly.
Well, thanks you guys.
Yep, have a great day.
We'll see you. Okay, thanks a lot.
Mexican fence is down here, probably about 20 miles. The fence runs all the way across through this area right here.
Is there a chance that we will actually see some trafficking or some illegals crossing?
We never did see the illegals that was hidden in the brush.
Oh, yeah.
But then about 10 minutes later, the Border Patrol came and they found them.
They found them.
They found them. But
Wow.
yeah, we've been out here a lot of times when you have seen
You've seen them?
the guy. Yeah.
Right.
Before they put the fence in, according to the Border Patrol, there used to be 200,000 migrants coming through this area yearly. And after they put that fence in, it's down to 20,000.
Do you ever see anyone when you're out here?
Yeah, they pick them up by the house down there all the time. They're just trying to get a better life. That's all there is to it.
It's almost like it's like a 50-50 shot whether they get caught and sent back.
We've been coming
understand
out
why
here
they-
for what, 10 years? And we've never seen any illegal out here.
Should we have a wall in the future?
Yes.
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 Definitely?
It dropped the crime rate in Yuma, Arizona by 75%.
Does everybody feel like there should be a fence in this area?
Absolutely.
I mean, it's
Absolutely.
strong feelings about it, yeah.
Even the Mexicans.
Coming across this border and hitting this desert, there's too many people who are dying.
Yes.
And you don't
And
even know
little
they're out
kids
there.
and stuff.
People find skeletons out here. People that they just don't know, and they just wander around, and all of a sudden they die, and nobody knows that they're out here.
We aren't heartless. We feel
No.
sorry for those people, but we also feel like they should stay at home and fight their government for a better country. That's what our
That's what we
country,
did.
that's how we evolved.
Well, it's good to know your perspectives because you're locals.
Actually, when you talk to the Border Patrol, a lot of them say, I hope you're packing a gun with you, because not the illegals coming in that want a better life, but the ones that are packing the drugs, they ain't so good. Yeah, they're bad guys.
We're not packing.
Well,
You know, the
this
problem
might,
with it is
this
you
might be
don't-
the end of it for you.
Yeah, you don't even...
I'm aware of the struggles of the people on the other side of the border that are trying to come here into the United States, and that just always kind of sits in the back of my mind as we're having our motorcycle adventure. Our day-to-day reality isn't about any of that stuff at all. It's just a peaceful adventure ride. This is one of the most remote sections of wall that we've come across so far on this trip. And I can't tell how far it goes in that direction. It just kind of goes into the mountains, and then I think it stops right there.
This is as good as no wall because you can go around it right there. You can also see remnants of clothing the illegals have left along the way.
The only deterrent out here is this entire terrain all around us for miles and miles and miles is the Sonoran Desert. And this is a hot, dry, remote place out here. It's actually, unfortunately, one of the places where a lot of the border crossers are funneled into this area because the wall keeps getting constructed and built in other areas, and it kind of forces them to go into this area. I feel really bad for the people that try to make it across the border in this area. They come through the Cabeza Prieta with their knapsacks and candy bars and little plastic bottles of water, and not for us. We've got our big 1200cc adventure bikes stocked up with food and water, and I even had some wine last night for dinner, so a different reality for us. Cabeza Prieta. What an astounding place. Flat Sonoran desert all around me with mountain ranges off in the distance. I'm going to be coming back to this place. I love it. Fantastic riding today. We hit some sand. It was pretty deep, and thought that if it was going to be that way for the rest of our journey that it would really suck. But fortunately, it only lasted for a couple miles and then it smoothed out, and now it is just absolutely incredible, smooth, fast, fun riding through the desert. This place could become a new destination for adventure motorcycle riders here in the U.S. I don't think too many people really know about this route, El Camino del Diablo. I don't think that too many adventure bikers are aware of this ride out here, and I think it could become the next big thing in the adventure motorcycle community. It has some challenges, although it's not technically hard except for a little bit of sand here and there, but it just gets you out into the backcountry. We're gonna carry on down the border, heading through southern Arizona, getting back to my home territory, closer to where I live and where this part of our journey will end.